But here's the issue. The Jayson Tatum part of it. Steve Kerr not playing him, giving him his second DNP. And the sorry excuse he gave us when he gave him the first DNP, and then he go come out and be like, I feel like an idiot sitting Jayson Tatum, like almost like, oh man, like the game was, I was so into the coaching the game, I didn't even realize that I didn't put the defending champ that was first team all NBA, who led a 60-win team all the way to the finals, and pretty much gentlemen sweep the finals. Like, you know, yeah, I forgot to put him in, right? Well, what was the excuse this time, right? And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think going on. First and foremost, I think it's easier to sit Tatum just because his demeanor, just because his his attitude. Like, he's not that explosive, he's not that vocal. He really not gonna take up for himself the way someone else like LeBron, Edwards, D-Book, those guys. If Kerr tried to sit them, because he tried it with Edwards in the World Games, and Edwards was not having it, right? So he can't sit them and give them DNPs. It's easier to do it to Tatum because Tatum not gonna give him that Draymond Green pushback, right? He wouldn't even sit Draymond Green. So that's one part that's going on. It's easier. He's trying to find, look, I got to keep LeBron on the floor for whatever reason. LeBron has been playing the most minutes out of anybody. I mean, if we look at the game tonight, how many minutes did he play? Let's see how many minutes LeBron played. 32 minutes. Steph Curry, who was the hot man, was the only person above 30. Well, he had 33. He had the most minutes the night. Everyone else was 27 and below. Embiid does the second high man in scoring. He had 27 minutes, but everybody else, Durant 24 minutes, Booker 24, Holiday 20. He started, you know, but it's only two guys getting 30. The guy that Kerr coaches, and mind you, Kerr is playing before tonight, was playing just as average as Tatum was. So you can't say Tatum hasn't got it going yet. That's why I'm sitting him, because Steph until today hasn't got it going yet, and you didn't find another guy to replace him with. So it looked like it's two untouchables. We've seen Embiid not start before. He started AD once. We also seen Embiid get a DNP. So Embiid has a DNP. He has games he didn't start. He has games he didn't get huge minutes, right? Booker, I can't be sure if he started every game or not. But, you know, Kevin Durant obviously don't start. But everyone else can get their minutes, you know, played around with, except LeBron and Steph. And I want to know why they're untouchable and no one else is untouchable, right? So it can't be play, because Steph just had his only game that was good this tournament today. So it can't be that. So I think Tatum is getting jerked around just because Kerr feels like I'm not going to get no pushback by putting him on the bench and giving him DNPs. The second thing is the fact that the committee, Grant Hill and the coaching staff, decided when Kawhi left the team, we're going to go and grab a guy off Boston. We already got two guys from the Celtics, Tatum and Holiday. We're going to go and grab another guy off the Celtics. That makes three Celtics, but we're not going to go get the Finals MVP and the Eastern Conference MVP. We're not going to grab him. We're going to grab a guy that comes off the bench for them in White. And then when they caught flack for that, they tried to explain it away by saying White provides something that we need that actually is better for this team than what we'll get from Brown, which is the defense pressure and all that stuff. I don't know if you watch Brown guard Luka and Kyrie Irving in the finals, but who else you want pressuring the ball other than Brown? I like Edwards as well. I like Tatum as well. I like Drew Holiday. White's a great defender as well, good defender, but he ain't Brown. He's not as big as Brown. He's not versatile as Brown, and he's not going to give me the offense that Brown gives me. So they made a dumb decision, gave us a dumb explanation for it, and now they can't sit White. they'd rather sit Tatum and play White, because if they sit White, that's going to make them look like a liar, because you said you didn't need Brown. You needed something specifically that only White could give you. So you pick White over Brown. So now you got to play him. You can't pick White and not play him and then make that excuse that we need what he provides. So when it comes time to who we're going to play and who we're going to sit, Steve Kerr keeps making the decision to sit the best player on the Celtics and play his role player that comes off the bench, whose only job is to play defense and make sure that Tatum is fed. How do you, like, I can't understand. That is the dumbest. Like, we got to sit here and watch that and just think about the confidence of Tatum coming off of a championship where he's supposed to be in a great place. He just had a kid, right? He left a newborn to come out here to play, and he can't even get. And think about what it does for his confidence, and think about what it does for that locker room where you get Tatum. He don't get Eastern Conference or Finals MVP. Brown gets it, right? And then now all the talk is, man, who team is it? Is Brown the best? All of this. He didn't even get his MVP. I know how it felt when Steph didn't never get his MVP. Iguodala got it, and then Durant got 2 in a row. Steph Curry cried when he finally won his 4th ring and got his first Finals MVP. He cried. He cried because it meant so much, man. Like, dang, man, I played like, I didn't play good enough to even get MVP the first 3 times, but I finally did this time. So I know Tatum was feeling that Brown got those, both the finals and the conference finals MVPs. He didn't get it. Man, why now he got to go to the daggone Olympics and get benched 2 DNPs in the Olympics and watch Drew Holiday and Derek White get the minutes that he should be getting. Like, how do you make the decision to play Derek White over Jayson Tatum? I don't think there's no justification for it whatsoever. None. So I open the phone lines up one more time just for this conversation and any other conversation that you might have as well. But, man, y'all let me know, man. Like, is there, do you think there's any justification for giving Tatum DNPs in the Olympics? I mean, like, is there nowhere you can use them? Like, explain that to me, man. Somebody please explain it. Jay said they treat him like Drake. Let me get to these comments. Oh, man, these comments is already. What's up, Eddie TV? These comments is already funny, man. Let me see if I can find it. Where's that comment at? Oh, man, if Tatum doesn't start next game, expect to see his gold medal on eBay. Oh, man. Kerr owes Tatum a fade. They treating him like Drake. Sheesh. They treat him like freaking buckwheat. That's what they treat him like. Tatum got to win league and Finals MVP next season. You know what? I mean, it's almost like they playing some type of mental warfare where they feel like, man, hey, we can break this team up, man. Like, Brown and Tatum gonna be fighting for who's the number 1 option. Brown and White go be pissed off because Brown felt like he should have been there. Like, think about how that feel where you be like, I'm complaining about not getting picked, but my teammate got picked. So the team might not be feeling like, dog, you don't think I deserve it, or you're not happy for me being here. So that's going to cause a little something, man. So all that backbiting, it's almost like they're trying to tear that locker room up, which it probably won't work because Drew Holiday is such a vet. And Brown and Tatum already went through this when Kyrie Irving was in Boston. Like, this was the issue with Boston when Kyrie was there, because when Kyrie and Gordon Hayward got hurt, Tatum, Brown, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Al Horford all had like huge playoff runs. Got to the conference finals against the Cavs and Bron. They lost. I think they went 7 games. So the next season, you think the rookie Tatum, the second-year player, the second-year player in Tatum the next season, third-year player in Brown, Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, they feeling like, all right, we know Kyrie Irving is our number 1, but according to Gordon Hayward and Jayson Tatum, they said that everyone else was fighting on who was going to be his co-star. And Gordon Hayward was brought over there to be the co-star, and he was getting paid to be the co-star, and he was the only all-star veteran on the team. So obviously they see him as a co-star, but his leg wasn't ready. But Brad Stevens as their coach threw him out there too early and prematurely and put Brown back on the bench, and then Tatum wasn't getting the same shots anymore. So that messed their locker room up. So hopefully the fact that Tatum and Brown already went through that, they'll be mature enough not to let it happen again. Greg Anderson, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Mel? Hey, you cooking today, and I think you own to something with this Tatum and Brown, and the NBA may be trying to orchestrate a breakup. The NBA has seen that it's not profitable for Boston Celtics to be in the finals. So it's just too much funny style shit going on in the background to make me think like the NBA don't have nothing to do with it. Let's call it like Boston. What did Stephen A. say a couple of months ago? He said Jaylen Brown is not marketable.
Yeah.
So you cannot have a Finals MVP that's not marketable. You can't even put the man on commercial. You can't sell the game behind Jaylen Brown. And if Tatum gonna be playing the same amount of minutes as Larry Bird when he had to broke back on Dream Team, you're not gonna make no money off of this team. The team for sale. Hey, this might be the beginning and the end of Boston, and they probably got the best team in the league.
Yeah, but and another thing, they made Brown the highest paid player last year, and then they turned around and made Tatum the highest paid player, and then they turn around and give White a bunch of money on an extension. Like, they're spending a lot of money, and I think that the NBA and the other team owners is like, man, I don't want this to be a trend.
Yeah.
So the team that's actually winning is the one that's breaking the pockets of the owners. I don't think the owners want that trend to continue, because now everyone is going to, hey, look, man, pay us. I mean, you see what Boston just did. Pay us that money too.
Yep. And on top, but look, whoever the owner is, man, that's probably the slickest move I've ever seen. Look, he paid everybody, right? And then he put the team up for sale.
Yeah, that's crazy. You think he gonna get a buyer? He might own his team all next year. I don't think he'll get a buyer no time soon.
Well, with that TV deal, bringing in $50 gazillion in Amazon and everybody else, they gonna make a profit just on accident. Sheesh. So just think about it. When Donald Sterling was forced to sell his team, what did he get, like a couple billion?
Couple billion.
Okay, Mike got $3-4 billion for Charlotte.
Sheesh.
So Boston probably got to be worth at least 5-6. And if you're thinking about bringing a new franchise into the NBA, you probably got to come with about 7, because they about to make money hand over fist with that new deal.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
But to that point, I'm not feeling sorry for Tatum, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Tatum is like, he's like, his game is like, all right, Kobe was like a carbon copy of Michael. Tatum wants to be Kobe Bryant so bad. I cannot feel him, man. It's like he wants to be a tough shot maker when he don't have to. So he'll take a step back instead of a straight line drive to the bucket. Bro,
you know what?
Develop your own game.
Yeah, but he do both. And what I like about Tatum is that, yeah, he might got that Kobe in him. He might look up to Kobe. He might want to be some of that. But he also got a lot of Tim Duncan in him, where there's not a lot of superstars that is okay with operating the offense where it's not all about me. I can let Brown do his thing. I can let Porzingis do his thing. Like that's what makes Boston work. He's got some Kobe in him, but when he need to be Tim Duncan, he got Tim Duncan in him as well. I mean,
but maybe that's the problem. He got too much Duncan in him instead of Kobe.
But that's why Kerr mentioned him, because it's easy. He not gonna get no pushback. But that's not a problem, because it's working. They got to the finals one time. They got to the Eastern Conference 3-4 times, and then they just won one. So I mean, this dude ain't even 20. He's not even 28 yet, and this dude got a ring. He got a ring and already been to the finals. And he live in the playoffs. So whatever he's doing is working. People just criticizing it because it don't look like Luka. It don't look like 38-8. But the dude is playing lockdown defense and making first team all NBA. And I mean, come on, man. Like the dude is doing phenomenal stuff for his age as well. He was a rookie in the playoffs battling against LeBron.
Yeah, but all right, I'm gonna give you that because I'm not trying to take away from his game, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just used to my stars having a little dog in them. I'm used to the Jordans. I'm used to the Kobe's.
They don't make them like that no more. You have to go. You have to have the environment of the 90s to make a player like that. You can't make that player no more. They broke the mold when they changed the offense. When they changed the NBA from the 90s to what we got now. They broke the mold of what creates Jordans and Kobe's. You can only get a LeBron at best now. Unless you got somebody like Kyrie or KD who's actually studying Kobe and MJ. Like the people who's studying that, you can fabricate some of that, but if the environment ain't there to cultivate it, you're not going to get an MJ.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is the future of USA? I'm gonna hang up after this. What is the future of USA basketball after seeing us struggle just to barely squeak through victories now? And LeBron, KD, this might be his last hoorah, and Steph Curry, he might be out the game.
The future.
What is the future? What's the future of USA basketball? I'm gonna hang up and take your thoughts.
All right, got it. So the future of Team USA basketball is going to be connected to the future of NBA basketball. And it's going to look like the housing market crash when the bubble burst in 2008. All of it, and it's going to burst in a couple of ways. Money-wise, that money's growing so big, it's got to get to the point where that bubble's got to burst. And that's why the owners are selling their teams, because they can see it. Like, man, this money is crazy. Like, we're getting this Amazon Prime money and we're getting this NBC money. So the TV contracts are huge, and the money is doing all this. But while the money is doing this, the game is shrinking. The product of the game that we're watching is shrinking, right? So once they realize that we can make all this money, but this game eventually is going to be the needle that popped that bubble, where that money not going to make sense no more because the product going to be so watered down. So when that happens, they're going to have to rebuild the NBA and make it great again. Yeah, I'm quoting Trump, MAGA. They're going to have to make it great again. And they're going to have to revert back to real basketball. The basketball we're seeing in international pay and the basketball we're seeing in the WNBA is the basketball that the NBA has to start showing us. Because the more the WNBA grows, the more we're going to realize, oh, that's real. You can play real basketball. You can utilize the post. There can be big men in the game. You get what I'm saying? It don't have to be 5-man out, dribble, drive, and kick. Like, you can play real basketball. You can play physical basketball. You don't have to rig games for superstars for entertainment. So once they see the WNBA grow, and once they see that we're struggling to beat international teams, the NBA don't have a choice but to revert back to real basketball. And that's the future of Team USA. That's the future of the NBA. Tatum and Halliburton ain't gonna get medals because they're gonna say that they ain't meet the minutes limit. You know what? Tatum already got a gold medal with Kevin Durant in Tokyo. So, I mean, I mean, if I'm Tatum though, there's no way I can look Kerr in the face after this, man. There's no way he can make it up to me. I mean, I might dag on there fight Steve Kerr for this, honestly. Hopefully the feeling of getting that gold medal kind of resets him a little bit. I mean, because 2 DNPs is crazy, and OD. Like that, I mean, that's crazy, man. What's up, Matt? I ain't seen you on the live before. I agree. The media has continually tried to sow division within the Celtics unit. It's weird. Yeah, they didn't even pick Jaylen Brown for first, second, or third team All NBA. None of that, man. Like, how the best team in the league that was the best team by far with 60 wins only got one All NBA player. But then you go to the Lakers, who barely made the playoffs, had 2 All-NBA players. That's very weird. You mean to tell me a team with 2 All-NBA players that was healthy the whole year could be an 8 seed or a 7 seed, whatever they was, but the number 1 team somehow was the number 1 team with only 1 All-NBA player? You definitely got to make that make sense to me. Shoot. Let me get some of these comments, man. I think that's gonna be. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all one more thing, man, before I get out of here. If people think Giant Ant-Man going to be able to carry in 5 years, they're delusional. NBA viewership is going to blow up with Amazon. Now, you know what? Now that's a good point, Cake Batter. Because with Peacock, this Peacock thing, they did make it. Maybe the NBA should have been with NBC the whole time. They should have never left NBC, man, because the NBC had it. I mean, they had that thing. I mean, they had it rocking. And they just not getting games again, and they did phenomenal with this Olympic thing in Paris, man. Getting on Peacock, the way they made everything available, and then it's streaming. So if you missed the game, you can go back and watch it replay. You can't do that with when TNT got it. TNT is not streaming; it's not a streaming platform. So they just gonna have to add that. They're gonna have to add that to their repertoire somehow, some way. But streaming is the new way to go. Streaming is the way, right? You know, you streaming games, man. NBA ticket, all of that stuff, man. That's the way. And NBC do it, but and Prime and Amazon do it better. They do it better. I don't think TNT was. Not only did they get outbidded, the offer was more, but it probably made more sense to the NBA to take this package as well. Like, hey, this is how we plan on showing your games. This is how we're going to do. And they probably can already see. And if you let Adam Silver tell it, you gotta connect the dots when he do interviews, and he's talking about streaming and how he's going to implement that into ratings and how people are watching games now and consuming games, and YouTube is a huge thing now. So the NBA is trying to get ahead of everything, and TNT and people like that, they just wasn't ready. They weren't ready at all. Yeah, so you right on that, man. The ratings might be crazy good with NBC and Amazon, man. I can't wait to see how they do it. Now, I didn't like football when Amazon was playing some of the football games. They wasn't quite there yet, but NBC, they on point. They on point. TBS and TNT carried the games during the week, and viewership was good. Sure, but people not watching like that no more. Like how many people? I put a 1 in the chat. Or how many people who still pay for cable, and put a 2 in the chat if you stream everything. Like if you're using Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, Peacock. If you're watching all of your stuff through all those things, put a 2 in the chat. But if you're still watching everything through paying for cable, put a 1 in the chat. I see some people that's doing both. I see some 2s, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Beach Girl Carly, hi everyone. What's going on, Beach Girl? Hold on, what beach though? Is it like Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, North Carolina Beach, beach in Cali? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sheesh. He said he been cut the cord. Yeah. Illegal stuff. Yeah, but they're streaming though, right? World Breaker, they're streaming, right? So yeah, ain't nobody paying for no cable no more. That junk is dead, man. That's almost like having coax cable, and not fiber optics. Like ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, so let me do something real funny, man. Since y'all been a good sport today, man. I got something that's please no games on Peacock. Nah, man, I'm telling you, man, Peacock real is the real deal, man. So look, right? So this phone number that I use that was on screen is my podcast phone number, right? And so when people call, we had conversations on the show, right? But sometimes people, especially like the older crowd, they don't understand what live is and what's not live, right? So let's say from this video, this is live, right? People called in. So what'll happen is I will probably chop up a 10 to 15 minute segment of this live and repost it later for the people with short attention spans that don't want to watch a 2-hour video. So I take a good short clip from it, edit it, and then repost it with a new thumbnail. So when people watch it and they see the phone number pop up, they just assume it's live and they just start calling the number, right? And when it goes to voicemail, I get very interesting voicemails. So I'm gonna play some of those for y'all. It's hilarious. Some people are saying good things and some people are pissed off on the voicemail. So y'all get to enjoy it. I was gonna do this just for the members only, but I got another video for the members that I'm gonna drop this weekend. So y'all stay tuned for that. But man, enjoy this.
Saved message.
Hey, what's up, Melvin? Hey, this is Robert, bro. I'm calling from LA. I used to fund your show, man. And I love your show, brother. I love what you're doing out there. And whatever you like, come on, bro. I want to get on there and talk it over to you. You know what I mean? About the Lakers. I've been a Lakers fan for.
I won't play the whole thing, right? But that's a good one. That I don't mind those right there. Cool. You calling, you saying you like the show. You know, you asking questions about, hey man, when do you go live? I don't know. So I got to do a better job of putting what days and times I go live, right? But then it gets to some bad ones though.
Marked for deletion. Saved message.
Yo, bro, I just wanted to holler at you and let you know you doing everything right. Everything you be saying be on point. Even from your perspective, you got a good motherfucking view on shit, bro. And I gotta respect that. But for all of these dudes calling, trying to get at you, hollering at you, and screaming and raging and all of that, barely can talk, barely can understand what niggas saying. Niggas, they can't even get out the words that they trying to say. Yo, bro, miss me with that, man. We all got opinions. And these dudes seem like they don't get it.
All right. I cut that one short too.
Saved message.
Hey man, you got other callers trying to get in. Have some respect, man. Pick up the phone.
To replay. Got it.
Yo, y'all believe in white Jesus, don't you? That's why y'all attack black people. You attack your own people because you believe in white Jesus. You get on your knees for white Jesus, don't you, boy? You a boy.
Yo. hey, y'all want to hear that again?
Got it.
Yo, y'all believe in white Jesus, don't you? That's why y'all attack black people. You attack your own people because you believe in white Jesus. You get on your knees for white Jesus, don't you, boy? You a boy.
Yo, this, hey, bro.
To replay.
I can't make this stuff up, man. It's so many more. It's so many more. It's some bad ones on there, bro. It's some real bad ones on there. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna give it to y'all now. I'm gonna just do a video and just make it only for the members so they can hear these voicemails, man, because they are insane, bro. These people, I mean, if they don't agree with what I'm saying, bro, I'm telling you, I've been called every name in the freaking book. Hey, I've been called every name in the book, man. Oh man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's the podcast phone, so I really answer it. But yeah, these people want my head, man. This boy said, he said, I'm a boy. I believe in
Got
white.
it.
Y'all believe in white Jesus, don't it? That's why y'all attack black people. You attack your own people because you believe in white Jesus. You get on your knees for white Jesus, don't you, boy? You a boy. Yeah, ain't nothing. It's Jimmy again now. What you get?
All right, man. I appreciate all the phone calls, man. All the super chats, man. I appreciate y'all sticking out with me for the whole hour and a half. But yeah, man, for the members, y'all go get a chance to hear all of that. I'm gonna probably do it tonight. I'm gonna probably do the members only tonight, and I'll post it, and y'all can hear all of that stuff, man. Because I'm telling you, go freaking laugh, yo. But all right, man. I catch y'all tomorrow on Full Panel Friday, man. We'll probably talk about this Team USA and this game a little bit more in depth, and you'll get everybody's take on it, man. It'll be a whole lot more in depth than what I went into it on. So y'all definitely don't want to miss that. But yeah, we'll be in there same time on tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time, 4:30 on Pacific. But yeah, all right, peace. Hit the like button.